What's good, y'all? You back with another Candy Talk. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, you heard? What I'm talking about today is being dedicated to your goals to the point that you don't lose sight no matter what's going on in life, you feel me? Whenever we go through hard times, a lot of times we lose sight of our goals, or we stop focusing on the things that's really important. You feel me? The things that's going to get us to a place of freedom, the things that's going to get us to a place of happiness, the things that's going to make sure that we're good for the long term. Just because things bad happen in our life don't mean we gotta shut down and crash out. Feel me? The goal in life as a man is not to crash out. It's not to crash out. Oh, shorty messing with somebody else. Oh, I don't want to live no more. I'm gonna go hurt him. You gonna go to jail over her. She gonna be messing with the next nigga. Don't ever crash out over no shorty. You heard? Don't ever crash out over no shorty. You gotta take your feelings out of the situation. Women gonna do what they want to do regardless. Whether you watching, whether you not watching, whether you did, whether you not there. You feel me? They gonna do what they want to do. What you could do as a man is build yourself up. Feel me? Build yourself up to the point that a person would never, ever dream of messing up the opportunity that they have with you. You feel me? I gotta tell you a story back in the days and shit. I remember I was over at one of my homeboys' house and he had some shorties over, right? And when we was there, there was a shorty in there. She had designer head to toe with some nice ass jewelry on. You could tell, like, whoever bought that for her, whether she bought it for herself or somebody bought it for her, you could tell it cost her. It cost a pretty penny, you feel me? At the end of the day, the niggas was trying to talk to her. She was not on none of that. She's like, I got a good man. I'm not resting up for nothing. Even the niggas is like, oh, you're not here right now. That don't mean nothing. How you good? She's like, I'm not taking no chances. And granted, there might be a man where she would take chances for if she was physically attracted to him, or he might be what she likes, you feel me? But at the end of the day, she was able to decipher, like, she sees so much out of what her man do for her that she wouldn't even mess it up. As a man, you gotta be on your purpose, on your grind so much that if you have a woman in your life, when other people try to talk to her, other people try to get her attention, good birth. Other people try to take her away from you or mess with her, whatever the case may be, the first thing that comes to her mind is, I'm married, or I'm in a relationship, or I will never try to mess up the situation that I have, because she know that majority of the people that she's trying to talk to just trying to hit because she look good. Feel me? And even regardless of that, even if she was attracted to them, she gotta have a level of discernment, or you gotta be able to be on your shit so much that she won't even take the chance to mess it up. Now, don't get me wrong, there's always going to be situations where you got millionaires taking care of their girl, doing every and anything for their girl, and she'll still go sleep with the nigga that worked at White Castle because he had Tom. Feel me? So at the end of the day, there is nothing, nobody is safe. You gotta get that in your head. Nobody is safe. Like, it's the richest men been cheating on by their girl with somebody, with the gardener. You feel me? With the gardener, with the nigga who with their trainer. You feel me? With somebody who's nowhere close to their level of success, but because they was more available, they listened more, they had more emotional availability, they had more time, feel me, for her, they might have cheated, you feel me? And that's one thing I never really understood, I never really got. How can a man grind, work his ass off, you feel me? Put in all this work so he can make a better life for himself and his woman, and she still go cheat and say, well, you wasn't spending enough time with me. It's like niggas don't ever register the bigger picture. If you had to be working 16-hour days and you couldn't be at the house with your kids, you ain't going and you taking care of your kids, and your kids decide to go to a whole new family and be like, oh, well, you didn't have time for me. Not realizing all the shit you doing, all them 16-hour days you was working is for them. That's the same shit. If you a single mother, you can understand what I'm saying. If you working 16-hour days, 2 jobs so you can provide for your kids, and then your kids leave and go somewhere else, go live with somebody else because they're like, oh, you don't got enough time for me. Not realizing that you're working so hard so you can provide a better lifestyle for them. It's the same damn thing. When a nigga working 16-hour days and he busting his ass so that he can provide for the family, and your excuse is, you ain't give me enough time. It's the same thing. You ain't give me enough time. You don't have no loyalty. You don't have no understanding. You don't realize that someone's putting in time, energy, and effort to create a better lifestyle for you, and you will throw it all away just because you ain't had no time, because you don't feel appreciated at the moment. You feel me? A lot of the times, you see men throw away their whole family because they working towards their goal. And I feel like it don't be them throwing away their whole family. It be them not compromising and wavering to that the wants that the woman have at that certain particular time, because they have a bigger picture and a bigger goal in mind. For me, because they know if they broke and they don't have anything, you're still gonna leave at the end of the day. So they rather as well grind and put in the time, energy, and effort so that they can have what they need. And hopefully they find someone who's understanding, knowing that there's all that time, energy, and effort got to be put into the goal so that y'all could eat, so y'all could live on a better level. Y'all don't want to be stuck in the projects for the rest of your life. You don't want to be stuck in poverty for the rest of your life, or struggling. You don't want to have to keep working 16-hour days for a company that could fire you at any day, any drop of a dime. Even if you were union worker or whatever, if they're not giving you the contracts y'all need and you getting underpaid, you don't want to keep having to do that. You want to live your dreams out. You want to work hard and invest in yourself, your own personal brand. So that way you can be your own boss. That way you can move as you want. You can have the freedom to travel, have the freedom to enjoy life, go to parties, go to clubs, go to things and events where it's not setting you back and it's actually not hurting you like it would be if you was a regular 9-to-5 worker. You feel me? It's important to understand that the life we have is for the taking. You just gotta be motivated. You just gotta stay focused. You gotta stay hungry. You can't let yourself get complacent. As a man, you can't let yourself get complacent. It's gonna always be situations and times where it's like you're gonna choose to please a woman over your goals. And I haven't seen a instance where that worked. There might be times where you can do for her and she'll be happy and reciprocate that energy. But at the end of the day, she's not going to do the things you need to do so you could get to the next level, so that you could get the millions that you need, so that you could build yourself up and get where you need to be. You feel me? So if you have a plan in your head and you're doing what you need to do, it comes with sacrifice, you feel me? And you got to make sure you have a woman that understands, like, I'm sacrificing for our betterment, I'm sacrificing for our goals so that we can live good, so that we can achieve what we want to achieve. And when we get to if you with a certain person that's putting in the time, energy, and effort, you're going to reap the benefits of it. So why not support them? Why not cheer them on? Why become a hassle? Why become a problem within their mind? Because with men, we need our mind so we could put all our energy into what we're trying to build. But if we all so distracted about the possibility of you leaving because you feel like you're not getting enough attention or enough affection or enough anything, then it's never going to be good enough. Where do you draw the line? Oh, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a month, whatever the case may be. But if you saving and you investing your time and energy and you try to make a sacrifice for a better goal, you gotta make sure you have somebody that's on the same page. If one person is just partying while the other person is saving, it's going to create resentment. Because while this person is saving and trying to build for a better goal, and you just partying and having all the fun that you want to have, when they finally make it to the goal, now you looking at them like, oh, we did it. We didn't do anything. You chilled and relaxed and enjoyed and didn't work as hard while the other person worked. They're not going to be able to look at you the same. Feel me? They might not even really want to be around you. They might look at you in resentment. They might look at you as a burden because you're not aiding to the process of building. You just enjoying the fruits of the labor. So it's like you go have all your fun right now, and this person work their ass off and then build up to a whole bigger level, and then now you want to come along when they succeed and just reap the benefits. It's not cool. Feel me? People want to feel like you invested with them. They want to feel like you working with them. They don't want to feel like they just taking care of you. Like it's niggas that when it was spring break that stayed at school and worked out and got better. When it was summer break, they stayed at school and college and worked out and got better. Then there's niggas that left every spring break, every college break, every summer break, and went to party. And then when you come back, you expect to be starting over the niggas that was working all summer long, all spring long. That's not the case. When niggas is putting in their work and they get the trophies and they get all this stuff, you can't sit here and be like, but how come I didn't get it? You didn't put in the work for it. You feel me? And it's not to say niggas get left in the back, but it's like you gotta be putting in the work. You can't sit around and watch niggas work and just want to reap the benefits. Feel me? So you gotta make sure that you put in work. If you got somebody that's grinding, whether a relationship, whether y'all in a friendship, and y'all both trying to move towards a common goal, make sure you putting in the work, because as soon as somebody feel like you ain't doing your part and you just chilling, hanging out, they gonna slowly but surely separate from you. Feel me? You gonna see that their mindset is different from yours. You gonna see that they don't really want to be around you. You gonna see that the things that you value is not gonna be the same things they value. So automatically y'all gonna cause a divide. Y'all gonna cause a level of separation, and it's fine because you gotta build upon yourself. You gotta let people who value just the I want to work all week to party on the weekend. You gotta let people who value that enjoy that. And when they become 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and that's all they really did, then they'll realize, like, damn, I didn't build for something bigger. Nobody really plans for long term. A lot of times, black people, we don't really plan for long term. Most people just plan for a weekend, plan for a couple of weeks, and that's it. Plan for a vacation, and that's it. Nobody plan to do things on a grand level where they don't have to stress and worry no more. You feel me? And if you got big plans, you got big dreams, what I'm saying is going to resonate to you. The daily work that you got to put in, you're going to do it, and you're going to love it, you're going to enjoy it, and you know that it's going to pay off. I don't care how hard it get, I don't care how long it take. You just got to believe. As long as you believe, you know it's going to get there. You know you're going to get there. You know it's going to get better, and you know everything going to work out. You feel me? With that being said, stay focused, stay hungry, stay humble, stay confident, stay consistent, and just keep working. You heard? It's Cannon. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.